It's fucking disgusting. It's absolutely mind-blowing that these individuals think they can sit here and they can gaslight everybody and make everybody hate somebody. By the way, I heard Mittens was fucking Snoop Dogg. And no, that's not an assumption based on Kendra asking it yesterday. It's someone coming to me and saying Mittens was Snoop Dogg. Where the hell did she come from? Does anybody remember her before like fucking August, September? Or did she come around right around the time Snoop Dogg disappeared? That's what I've been told. This person said, I don't have any proof, but that's what someone told me. And I honestly, wholeheartedly believe it. And I think Kendra got up in a box yesterday and asked her straight out, and she said, no. I find it funny someone's coming to me and saying, yes, it was. And quite honestly, the Snoop Dogg account, it all matches. It's her style. You don't even understand the accusations that you made and the hell that you put people through. And I am so sick and tired of people making excuses for people like Ratina and Sunshine. Because, hey, did you know that Miss Sunshine went on a live yesterday and said that she contacted my mother because of a video that Ratina made? But today she went live and said it wasn't because of Ratina, and I'm an idiot, basically. And then she said this.
Say bad shit, Christina. Don't. I hope that fucking headband slips around your throat and you choke, bitch. That's all I need to say.
By the way, in the process of this, TikTok Street Snarks is in there, like joking around. Breezy's in there joking around. Florida Man's in there.
You're still blaming Ratina, saying that
Victoria.
I fucking did it for Ratina. I didn't even fucking know Ratina back then.
Someone named Cookies.
I know.
And some people are fucking laughing about that. It's hilarious to them when someone like Sunshine says something like that. But, you know, God forbid I get mad at somebody and finally snap and it be used against me and weaponized. I don't think y'all understand who the fuck you are, but you're all a bunch of big ass bullies. You think because the majority sits with you in terms of nasty foulness that you're okay doing what you do, but you're not. Big ass bullies. All of this could have been avoided, by the way, if Ratina had just left me the fuck alone and not lied about why she was coming at me. Pretty much. Sorry, I saw a message come in. But now Sunshine's changing up her whole tune. She wished I dove headfirst when I jumped 40 feet. Oh my God. Sorry, I have like something. It's not here. I don't know. I'm not involved with the Yeti's Journey stuff right now. I'm not fucking getting into that shit because I've got my own shit going on. So now, here is not the time. Like, fucking Sunshine sitting over there saying she hopes I fucking die and that my headband slips around my throat. I got a little bit more on my mind than that shit right now. Oh, she told my mom that I talk shit about her online and make her out to be like a terrible person, basically. Because I've talked about growing up, like, my mom was undiagnosed bipolar, so that evidently means I'm shit-talking her because I shared my experience. Oh, I don't know what happened yesterday. I was just trying to fucking figure this out. But she said yesterday it was because she saw Retina's video. You don't get to go back on that now and say it wasn't because of Retina. That is the point. It's not you did it for Retina. You did it because of Retina. Doesn't matter if my mom's on TikTok or not. She had no right reaching out to an individual who had nothing to do with the situation. Like, what was the point, Sunshine? Did you want to destroy a relationship with me and my mom? I'd love to know what your goal was in that. Sunshine sent it to her. Sunshine sent my mother shit and tried to make it look like I talked shit on my mom online. Yeah, if I did this, everybody would be so pissed off. But Sunshine does it and everybody's thinks she's a fucking hero, but you can't tell me Sunshine can give you a legitimate reason as to why she even hates me, because I have had multiple people come to me and say I've asked her before and she can't give me a reason. I'm sorry, but Sunshine, you don't get to be the judge of someone's character. You're not a good person. And just because you don't like that I call it like it is, it does not mean that you can be vile and nasty. And it doesn't make you any better to try to one-up me. Because I wouldn't do what you did. You were so pissed off when someone reached out to your family, weren't you? Because that wasn't fucking me. Wasn't me. Never once have I reached out to someone's family. How am I worse than you? How are you any better than me? I have literally drunken rants at 3 a.m. in the morning where you say the nastiest, foulest shit about me that I have held in and held back. I can't believe some of the people over there, though, egging it on. But I think it's fucking hilarious that Sunshine and Retina think that they are the end all in this world to people. Because every time they come out, they do something so bad that anyone else who did it would be called out for it. It'd be a terrible fucking thing.
Say bad shit, Christina, don't. I hope that fucking headband slips around your throat and you choke, bitch. That's all.
I would like to point out the catalyst to all of this was Retina not leaving me the fuck alone. You doxed my mom, you doxed my stepfather, you put photos from my sister's Facebook pages up there. You didn't give a shit that one of them that you made sure to emphasize and give a photo that may give her location, Retina. She's fucking pregnant right now. You didn't do your research on the court case. You're terrible at research, actually. There were a few things last night that you didn't seem to understand. Number one, that Aries account that you think I was asking for videos, I don't even know who the fuck that is. I don't know who the fuck that is. I asked Aries to help me figure out which link it was because I have all the videos, but they're in a Word document with transcripts of everything you've said so that I could pull it easily for court. But I was having a little bit of a hard time on live figuring out which link I needed. So Aries sent me the link. She didn't send me the video. I had it. And yes, we had to put it all in a Word document because that's literally how many videos I have of you talking about me. But that Aries account, it's that bitch Aries. It ain't the Aries you think it is. Because unlike you, I have friends who hold me accountable and make sure that I have the evidence of the shitty things people have done and said. So that if I need to show it, I can. I like how y'all are trying to shame, though, because I had to ask her for help on figuring out which link it is. Like, that made a difference. I had it ready to go on a thumb drive in court that day. The only evidence you can present is shit RT and Mayor gave you because you said in a video you don't know me. I'm still trying to figure out why the fuck Ratina is anybody to determine anybody's value on this app. The day that she brought someone's abuser on here and gave them a chance to victimize themselves or their person, I don't care who they are. It's fucking sick as fuck. It takes a heartless person to give anyone a platform to do that. The fact that people don't get that most people don't report their SA or grape is insane to me. But if I did that, you better damned well believe they'd all be in the comments trolling and attacking and reporting my live. So I will continue to point out the hypocrisies in that side. Because just a few days ago, everyone was fucking up in arms that people's info got out. And I don't know who all got Holly Mae's info. I know it got sent to me and it ended with me. Because I'm not going to sit here and fucking pass that shit around like that. But I am going to point out that I did read it. And if you're going to throw the race card in Marissa's face and tell her she needs to educate herself on racism, I'm going to point out that the info I got, you're listed white. So stop telling people shit like that. She's not wrong. You want to get mad about Bernie sitting there and laughing because her black cousin said a word? You sit there and say envelopians. She might be, but the point was that she's not telling the truth fully. And she sat there and told a black woman to educate herself on racism. She does. Marissa tried to tell her too, and she didn't want to hear it. I'm done. I'm calling it out. Like, y'all can fucking hate me. What the fuck else are you gonna do? Sunshine just said she hopes I unalive, basically. Oh, I've got the video, and I've got the video of her saying it was because she saw Ratina's video, too. You know what's funny? None of them addressed that video yesterday, though. None of them talked about how Sunshine said she contacted my family, from what I've heard. Let's see. Someone actually did send me what they did yesterday. I haven't watched it yet. Let's listen together.
Bitch, we could have made it. That could have been a come up.
Welcome back. Finally tonight, a surprising discovery.
She always comes in a box around this time, and it's always like first 48 on her TV. And then she be trying to tell us something. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
So even as Leather's trying to be innocent in the last week or two, she's still been dirty.
Stacey G said, me too. I'm not getting caught up in any of this. Listen, but quiet. No, that's right.
So the mind over matter.
By the way, Cartel, until the day you show up at my door and you drag me by my hair, there's no fucking way you'd be able to do it. I promise you. I mean, girl, look at you.
There was a part I forgot. The Mind Over Matter
I just
name
had to say
came
that
from,
because I know it pisses her the fuck off. She's
'Cause
all
we were-
big and bad and can sit on the internet and run her mouth, but Cartel, you wouldn't do shit to me in person.
somewhere, and somebody in the chat said that Mind Over Matter was that Blue Eyes mod's name. So I went over there and I asked, do you have a mod name Mind Over Matter? And they weren't real friendly over there. They said, what the F is it to you? So I just left.
didn't
And
see the
what
first
they
message.
did was Leather took that mod's name and made it their name.
Yeah.
So
do you got proof of that?
I don't think we saved anything on it because we weren't really.
Girl,
thinking
you should have
that way.
saved shit. Don't bring it up if you can't prove it. For real. This
I know, I know, but
Forever grateful.
I'm part of the old school where you're just honest.
Oh, I know, girl. But listen, we've been on the app too damn long to believe in that. And,
I know. I know.
Forever grateful. I'm just gonna address you one more time. Miss Ma'am, you are far more than a troll, honey. Far more than a troll. You see, when Peace be over here, right? She be in the comments and we be streaming for stream, like all that. Peace be in the comments talking to the people that were streaming. The same way that she talks to the people in their live. Okay? You get what you catch my drift? Like, she don't be in this chat talking about, fuck them bitches. They are the worst people in the whole world.
Oh, yeah, Rissa, do you want to address the thing that got said about you last night? Sorry, or not. You go ahead.
I'm
How
in
are
a
you?
spaceship, and my throat is really scratchy. But apparently, Blue, sometimes, little traps are set, as a little test because people want to have faith that they can trust in you. So we tell you a little something that we know isn't true, just to see how far the information gets. And last night, Retina said I need to woman up and own that I'm fucking Casey. And now all the phone sex I'm having with Casey and our relationship. And again, talking all about my coochie, because apparently this is a thing still on this app. But we know, and I say we because some people over here know, that we told you specifically a story about me and Casey just to see if you, in fact, would take it and run with it. And the fact that it got to Retina, I don't know how it got there, but I'm pretty sure I know at this point how it got there. But we know it was you. Because we only said it to you.
Not you, Blue. The BS.
Not you, Heart Blue, Bloopert. So they had a whole, maybe about 5-10 minute rant about I'm not your friend, Blue. That's the thing. I'm not your friend. And what I did was try to give you the benefit of the doubt and see if what you were saying was legit and you were trying and you were working towards something and you wanted to start new here. I don't give a fuck about what you got going on.
It's the lack of denial, Blue. That's the problem.
It's all of the above. Okay, we knew you would because it's typical Blue. It's predictable. And they sat in that live and they ate it up. They laughed at it and they said they knew for sure all of this stuff that was going on with me and Casey. And ate right into it, and we know it was you because you're the only person we said it to, because we knew you would do what Blue does. Took you a little bit of time. I thought it would, be about a day or so, but you held on for a little bit. But typical Blue, you did what you did. It's funny. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It is what it is. It's actually kind of funny. We enjoyed watching them talk about it because it's not true. Again, I'm in California. Cases in the Canadias. No matter if people think that we shouldn't be friends or not because of the history we have, I don't give a shit. I know everything that Casey has said and done about me, and it's my choice to forgive him and to maintain my friendship. That's my business. But for you to, take it to where y'all took it, it was pretty good. Because they said they had proof. So I would really like to see the proof. If someone maybe created proof or it was just word of mouth, because everybody's about receipts and all that. So if you got it, show it. If you don't have it and you are interested in what's going on with my vagine, it's weird. It's really weird. It's creepy. For the person in the comments that was like, oh my God, doesn't she have a man? I do. So for y'all to get on live and hold that whole, segment, very disrespectful.
But even
to
if
me and my relationship,
even if you had a man, hypothetically,
it would still be my business.
Would Sunshine not just in hot water because she was messaging Petty? So, did anybody ask her that question? Because doesn't she have a whole husband?
She has a whole husband, and I'm pretty sure she admitted to
anybody.
The same things that I was accused of last night is what she said she did and engaged in. Now, there's no shame in, I'm not shaming her or them for interacting in that. That's their business. But for those exact same sentiments that she had going on to now be flipped onto me was very telling. Considering right after that, she was the one that was contacting families and all of this stuff. Which, Sunshine, if you were the middleman and all that, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck, girl, because like a month or so ago, you were like, you love me and you don't understand why we weren't friends. So, all of this is fucking weird as fuck. But please stop talking about my coochie if you don't know anything about my coochie. Let's just be real. It's weird to have a whole segment about it if you don't know me, if you don't have any proof and you just want to know. And the comment that was made about the genders.
Oh, I was gonna bring that up.
That was really
fucking naming you.
That was really disheartening. We don't have no problem, but that was sad from someone that's supposed to be, an ally and supportive, and that was fucked up.
I don't really know.
I don't know if y'all get caught up in these moments and y'all just don't. If shit slips out because you focus on commenting about one person and you slip up and say something about the other, but
Casey,
it's not okay.
Come up in a box.
It's not okay.
Casey, come up in a box, because I'm not gonna tell you if I can't hear your voice. I'm sorry. I need to make sure you understand. People do shitty things and all of that. I will tell you there was a comment made that basically said you and Rissa are the same gender.
By who?
A monster. And I don't want you to freak out. I don't want you to go off the rails.
I don't think she used the word.
I'm not going to.
Same gender. She said
me in a fucking
y'all have the same parts.
Yeah,
that's what was. It wasn't a gender comment. I'd
just like to point out that that information was only ever brought to this fucking app because of Sunshine.
I know. And
I would never like I disclose that information to people that I trust, and there is a very limited number. So for that to be like fucking public information now, like you guys are disgusting. Like you're actually fucking sick.
I know. And
Honestly.
that's why, Casey, that's why I wanted you up here, because I didn't want to make you wait, because I knew you were going to get like kind of out of it. And I promise you.
But, like first they called me a pedophile because I was trans, pretty much, because I wanted to be a fucking dad, and now it's just jokes. Let's make fucking jokes
But
about
you're not
his
a joke, and it's
genitalia.
not okay, and that's why Rissa brought it up, because it's not okay. And if they're not going to hold people accountable, we will over here. And to have made any remark that demeans or desensitizes people to the fact that you are trans, and whether or not she meant to do it, she says she's an ally. She says that she cares, and they want to hold everyone else accountable, but it was insensitive. It was wrong. I can't apologize for her, but all I can say is that I am sorry it was made about you. And
Like, there's literally no fucking lines. Like, there's no lines. They're literally, it sickens me that they even fucking tried to say the word ally, because you were the furthest. That group is the furthest. The fact that they all sat in that fucking chat while that disgusting man fucking said that stuff about me, calling me, or maybe he's a fucking whatever after. I can tell you, I know that you guys all gave out my fucking dead name. So how about you guys go, actually I know that you did look up my record, so I know that there was nothing fucking there. And Mittens, I saw you in the fucking chat. I don't know if your gabapentin made you fucking forget this or something, but I saw you in that fucking chat asking for my dead name, asking for that information. So I know for a goddamn fucking fact, you either just asked that information because you're a fucking sicko and just wanted to have that power over me, or you you did look me up and you noticed, oh fuck, these people are actually full of shit, and you didn't want to say anything about it. And I'm not in the least bit surprised that she's fucking Snoop Dogg, because this is like, you guys are vile. Don't ever let me hear the word fucking ally come out of your fucking mouths again, because I want you to go look at my playlists. Go look at the Shattered Fucking Spine. I did that to myself because of people like you 2 weeks into my goddamn fucking transition, because I knew that this was the life that I was fucking destined for, having fucking sickos like you fucking doing this disgusting fucking shit.
Casey,
You're fucking sick. And the person that you're fucking defending.
hold on, because I know you're angry, and this is why. Oh, Casey, please come back. Joyce, can you get him on the phone?
We'll go find him.
Okay.
Listen, I know Blue got removed out of here, rightfully so. I saw the comment, Mallory creating drama. Look, Blue, bottom line is, we know you said it. And not one time did you sit in this chat and say, I didn't do that. I didn't say that, because we know you did. Because all of us, and I say all of us, the 4 or 5 of us that sat in that group chat with you and encouraged you and supported you while you talk shit about the same motherfuckers that you're over there on your knees for, let's remember that. We supported you. But deep down, I knew, because I told you a year ago, there was something about you that told me this is who they are and you need to not fuck with them. But I tried. But the minute you started talking about one individual and then I saw you over there, I knew. And I told Casey, drop that little bit of information and watch it spread like wildfire. And sure enough, you did what Blue does. So nobody's starting drama, because I'm responding to last night I was asked to be a woman and own something that I'm not even fucking doing. And if I was doing it, it would still be my fucking business. I don't have to own a motherfucking thing for y'all. But I'll entertain you. It's not true. We knew you would do this. And we knew they would eat it up. What we didn't know was that it would get as nasty and as disrespectful as it did. So, Blue, go fuck yourself. And I hope you stew in whatever shitstorm mess of a concoction you're building over there with the same people that you cried about and said that you would never, and they were the worst. And I'm sure you're saying that about us right now to them as well, because this is what you do. But I hope you stew in it, and I hope you enjoy it.
Casey, will you?
And I'm going to go check on Casey because this is fucking ridiculous.
Casey, I know you're still in here. I sent you an invite. Please, will you come up? Because I want you to understand that one comment made in the presence of people who don't deserve your respect doesn't mean there aren't people who respect you and honor you and love you. And I really, really wanted you to feel that, because I wasn't going to make you wait to hear kind of what was said. I knew that it wasn't going to be easy, but I knew it was going to be harder if you sat and waited to figure out what was said. And I really, really, really want you to come up and understand. We literally, like, you are accepted, you are loved. You are who you are. It does not make you less of a person, and you didn't deserve it. And I need to make sure you're okay. Literally, like, will you please come up, at least for everyone else to understand that, like, you're here and we want to make sure you're not going to do anything. And I know it's hard. I know you've been labeled a pedophile. I know that the people you thought cared about you didn't stand up for you. But I promise you, you have a community behind you. Please come up. Not in viewers. Okay. I sent a message. I have a feeling Joyce is going to get with them. Are you going to go get with them too?
I'll go find him. I'll be back.
Thank you. Thank you, Rosie. Casey, if you're listening, you are loved. Seriously. Like, you are an amazing friend. You're an amazing person. I know you feel a lot. It was not a good comment. It was not right. Nobody can apologize but Monster. I know he's not. Are you talking to him at least? Please tell me you're talking to him. Okay, thank you guys. Because the comment was made here, and I knew that if he didn't hear it, he was going to kind of freak out. And it, honestly, it needed to be addressed anyways. Okay. Okay. No, they wouldn't have a platform. And honestly, they have done everything to tear Casey down. Okay. And I want to make that clear. Like, this isn't like a one-off. Casey's been accused of being a P3 because he was in a relationship with someone on this app, and she had children, and they had talked about maybe one day he would adopt them. And Pastor Petty, the video is still out there where you hosted a whole live and you said that gay and trans individuals basically shouldn't adopt children because essentially you read 2 articles where at least one of them had abused a child. And it's the rhetoric that you're putting out there that's causing so much of this drama. I wholeheartedly believe that there are people who wouldn't be fighting if it wasn't for Pastor Petty. He has been reckless with this platform. He has made 11 accusations against people for being P3dos. All of which have been false. He pits friends against friends. He lies to make people divert from his truths. And when you call him out, he makes sure that he makes your life a living hell. It has been a month and a half since he sat on that platform and basically called Casey a P3do because he's trans. And not a single one of these individuals that sat over there last night and let Monster make that comment give a shit. But the comment was made. Yeah. I don't care. I just don't care. Blue can go off about Casey all he wants. Blue forgave Casey. Blue forgave Casey.
She don't do none of that. She don't say, go right after his fucking gut, bitch. I gotcha. None of that. None of that. Instead, pieces in this chat, writing leather.
Blue makes everything about them.
Okay? Writing fucking Moonbeam.
And I will say it. He said that I sit with his attacker, Rissa sits with his attacker. Blue OG wrote that letter for Val, for the court, about how dangerous you were. You play with people who threw you under a bus. Rissa did something she doesn't do a lot of, which was give you a second chance. But if you want to say everyone sits with your attacker, anywhere she goes, you follow her and you make it super uncomfortable for everybody. They do use they, them. I just want to remind everybody. I can't sit back anymore. I can't, the way that you are popping up, the way that Blue pops up in every chat where Valerie's at, it does look suspicious. The way that they come in when Dalton's in here, they'll come into the chat when Dalton or Val are in the chat. And then be like, oh, hell no, I can't be here anymore. Well, I'm sorry, but I have looked over everything again, and I just don't know that Val is the person that's being portrayed. And I'm sorry, but Blue has gone back to the very same antics as before. And we've been seeing it for a little while. And it's why we cut ties again. But Val has been nothing but supportive. And absolutely yesterday she sent me an email to make sure I was okay.
You seem angry, girl. Did you drink enough coffee today? Whatever. You know? You need a little pat on the back.
Yep, right in me. You talking about make sure you hydrate, girl.
That's what I'm saying.
This is the beginning. I know there's a rant and some. I think I mentioned it at some
Y'all
point.
motherfuckers be in that chat
Talking
about how disgusting and vile and ratchet and ghetto and all the things that we are over here.
Who called you ratchet? Also, show the proof, Holly Mae. Where's the proof? You've had a week. I asked you a week ago for the proof that I mocked Retina's unaliving. You've changed the live it happened in at least 3 times now, by the way. And the first one I wasn't part of. I know that for sure because Shannon was the one doing it. And I don't fuck with her. Y'all can pretend I'm friends with her. Y'all can pretend I was friends with her. I hate that woman.
You cannot listen. You and Peace, completely different level of trolls.
Thank you, Picard.
All right, so don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, I have said this from the get-go that I would never give empathy to Leather. I'm just curious.
I would never give empathy to somebody who stole money from a GoFundMe of men you searched for because they were your co-workers and they passed away in a boat capsizing accident. Why is somebody who stole $5,000, I don't give a fuck when it was. Holly Mae lied and said Retina never stole that money, by the way. I'll keep bringing it up now, Retina. Until you leave me alone, I will remind everyone that you have no place to determine anybody's character. Because that GoFundMe, that $30,000 GoFundMe, you stole money from it. It doesn't matter if you got somebody to put money back and make it look like you never spent it. You took the money. And you pleaded to it. You don't get to sit here and say I'm a bad person at all. You don't get to say I'm dangerous. I don't have a criminal record. And I definitely didn't sit on the news and tell him, no, I never took it. With my shoulders all shrugged up and looking like I'm super uncomfortable because I know I'm lying. You could have left me alone and we wouldn't be here. But I will remind everyone, every time you talk about me, why they shouldn't trust your judgment on a person.
Why all the people.
And don't forget, are you not on probation right now for the DUI? Why are you always sitting in a car when you're in your videos? Because didn't your license get taken away?
Well, not all. Let's say a handful or two. I have big hands. A majority of the folks that sat in those lives, that sat in Bougie's live, that sat in Leather's live, that sat in Moonbeam's live, how do y'all feel comfortable just coming in here like y'all?
I don't. At least two of you are criminals. Doesn't matter when the crime was committed, you got a record. I don't feel comfortable listening to people who pass judgment that can't even take accountability for their own actions. Or their friends, for that matter. You better damn well believe if I did something, Mama's not going to sit up here and say, she never did that. She never did that. No, Read the news articles. Y'all pick and choose your narrative. She never did that. She just pleaded guilty to it.
Didn't agree.
It's almost like, if you think about it, the charges that they say Petty didn't commit, it's a pattern of denying accountability for the things people have pleaded guilty to. So is anybody going to ask the question, wait, if they can sit here and bold-faced lie about this, how do we know they're not lying about that? I might have made some mistakes, but if there's one thing you're not going to sit here and do, is ever say I didn't take accountability for them. Because, baby, responsibility is one of my top 5 strengths. And if I fuck up, I make a mistake, or somebody comes to me and says, hey, I think you should educate yourself a little bit on this, I will own it. Which is why when Mayor messaged somebody and asked her to get them some videos, they said, I don't want any part of this. Leave me the hell out of it. Because that person and I have been able to make amends and exist in a world where we don't fight and we don't hate each other.
us and then come over here and just try and kiki it up like the past 3 months hasn't happened.
But Retina, I do want to point out, if you're going to try to bring up the situation between me and somebody else a year ago where I did make a misidentification, you misrepresented an entire court document and labeled someone a felon based on a crime that was literally their attempt to unalive themselves. And the police got confused and arrested them because my mom didn't want to leave them.
Exactly. Because, listen, I'm going to tell you something. It's going to break my motherfucking heart if I find out one of you trolls are fucking psychos.
It's okay.
I'm not going to lie.
You know that they are.
At this point, honestly, though, like, this defense is different because I know I'm not in the wrong. This isn't defending as much as it is calling out the hypocrisy at this point. She's misrepresented several court criminal records. Yeah, I'm at the point to where I have sat back and I have watched the hypocrisy to the point to where I think it's time to call it out. Just like Cartel got to sit in a box for 30 minutes and scream, "I'm going to F your man," to the point to where her voice cracked. She was losing her voice. She was yelling so loud and so hard at me. You know what you don't hear, though? The worst I said was, "He doesn't want your crusty, dusty mess." I meant what I said in that box the other night when everybody started commenting, "Oh, here she goes. She's going to yell." Why is it okay for Monster to yell? Why was Holly Mae allowed to yell and try to talk over me and Rissa and make sure we didn't get heard? Y'all want to act like it's cute when Monster gets in a box. "Oh, hold on, I need to sit down. This is going to be good." Monster, if you're going to yell, you know you got to tell us beforehand because we love it too much. I meant what I said. It's okay when it's for you. But when someone returns that same energy, y'all are up in arms about it. When Monster yells, they love it. When someone on their side makes fun. Remember when Nikki said the nastiest things about people's bodies? And they all cheered it on? Remember when Miss Sunshine sat on a live and told me that she was going to teach me how to please a man and clean his sausage, and they laughed when they realized they triggered me based on my essay? Remember when everybody sat there and made fun of my essay and said, "Oh, we need to find her abuser and bring him on," and Retina was going to do it? Hey, it's okay. You don't need to go out. You're good, because you'll go out and you'll go out and you won't right back in. Nope, you'll go out and you won't right back in.
I'm gonna tell you how they can do that. Because the fucking bitches are welcome in other platforms, so they think that they can just go anywhere that they fucking want to. That's why.
And I'm gonna tell you something, Monster is absolutely
I'm not gonna make fun of people's sobriety.
correct.
Please don't do that. We don't
Bro,
do that.
I'm side-eyeing so many motherfucking people. Like, I don't
We have to
know how
be better
fuck.
than them.
I swear, I promise you, if ever anybody is streaming my live or in my live to record my live, to speak about my live, when they go live, just play the whole thing.
That's what
So
we're
all
doing.
the context is there.
That's what we're doing. Right here, right now. We
Somewhere
played
along
way
the
more
line,
than
somebody
we
gonna
needed
find a
to.
reason not to like me, and it is what it is. You ain't even gotta lie about me. Just let them hear me.
You don't
know
have
what I'm
to lie
saying?
about it. I don't have to lie about you. I just let you go. You lie enough to show. Fine, I'll let you out. Are they coming in? Move, Polly, back. Come on! Margo! Charlie, let's go! Is Hamilton in? Nope. They're not outside. That's why I told you don't need to go out.
Hamilton?
Is Hamilton in?
I don't.
He's not. I don't see him. He's oh, there he is. He was in the van. Come on, Gooby Go! Let's go! Backwards. Come on! Let's go! Thank you, Hambone.
Yeah, go.
Who's a good boy?
Down.
Sorry. Just listen. Yep.
But I just can't. What cancels out
The last I have even said the name Forever Grateful. So
Yeah,
just because
I was obsessed with Hamilton when we found him. So Alexander Hamilton's his full name. Margot is Margot Polo. Moose is Moose Moose. Charlie's Charlie Boy. And Polly's Polly Pocket. Everybody's got two names.
the guilty feelings doesn't mean you need to speak in the comments. Let's just put that out there.
Thank you.
Also,
Jackson,
bro.
George, I love that.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Holly Mae's like, I got you.
Cause I mean, it's like, bro, you like it just
50-year-old
like
woman in the
song that never
box who
ends.
thinks she can drag
Bro,
a 36-year-old woman's ass.
I say something, and then somebody says, like, okay, let's use the whole Mallory situation, right? How she keeps trying to say that I lied on her, saying that she was partaking.
Where's the proof?
In the mocking of attempts, and she sat in those lives and boxes and shit like that, right? Let's just say I'm talking about that. Like, she says I'm lying.
You are.
So then I tell her, honey, there were so many people that were watching that scene.
Honey, where's the proof? Show where I said anything. That was the accusation, was that I mocked her attempt. You can't, Holly Mae. It's why you keep trying to cover your ass. Just like you lied about Retina not committing a crime.
We've seen you. You know
You
what I'm
look
saying?
like a whole dumb ass.
Retina posted a video for sure, because in
No,
that
she
video
didn't.
clip,
She did not. I have every video Retina's made saved, Holly Mae.
it shows where Retina was
On me.
muted and blocked, and I was blocked. You know what I'm saying?
Where did I say anything in that video, though?
I remember that video specifically.
Oh, that'd be fun. Do you want to go?
Up to you.
We can go. Again, if you have the video, why is it so hard to play?
Also remember that Retina has lost how many accounts through?
Doesn't matter. Maybe Retina shouldn't be so.
Start downloading them.
Play it, Holly Mae. If you have the video to have made a video, play it, Holly Mae.
Posting them on your own page. No, but some listened, some didn't. It is what it is.
Don't tell them the trick about the downloads. Then they finna turn them off.
Cartel, we know about the downloads, but when you're honest and you're truthful and you own your shit, you don't have to worry about it.
I don't give a fuck if they turn them off for what. They're screen recording, stupid. Hello now. Like, come on. I mean, you know, it's crazy. What canceled out the last 3 months? What canceled out? Like, I'm not saying that motherfuckers got to keep going back and...
The fact that you sat there and you said Retina didn't commit a crime, because that's the same excuse you use for somebody who pleaded guilty to corporal injury of a child. Thank you for giving me the door to remind everybody that Pastor Petty did that.
And every fucking day have a chaotic ass live. I'm not saying that at all, by no means.
The truth is pretty fucking obvious with Retina, by the way. So if you can't tell the truth about Retina when it's that obvious, what you lying about on Petty?
But I'm just saying, like, what cancels everything out to be like, oh, I'm going to sit over here and kiki it up?
Nobody wants to kiki it up with you from this side, I promise you.
I'm gonna make sure.
Also, I do want to point out yesterday in that live where they were talking to Mittens in Queens, I loved that somebody got up in the box and said something about how, like, she was hanging out with the ops or whatever, and basically stated that you can't hang out with them and hang out with some other people. Have I not always made it clear you can sit where you want to sit, and I'm not going to be mad as long as you're not stirring up drama? If I catch you lying, yeah, I'm going to block you. But I'm not going to block you because you sit over in Petty's. I'm not going to block you because you sit with Smash or Holly Mae. I'm gonna block you because I don't either think you're a good person or I've seen you in some shit. And I don't want it on my platform. And you better damn well believe, I've told the mods before, I know they'll come back on a sneaky. That's how I send you the message, though. I don't fuck with you.
All the lives, and I'm gonna.
And y'all gotta stop acting like it's a bad thing that people block people. They block you because you're toxic as fuck.
I'm in plenty of lives, or I'm gonna make sure that I'm seen, at least even for a moment. What makes it like that? I'm confused. I don't get it. I really don't.
Also, this is the same person who said the other day, it doesn't matter if she likes you or not, the gas station's always open. It's a new platform. And that day that I went up in the box and I asked her for the proof, right before that, Holly Mae had said, I don't care if I hate your guts. If you come to me and you want the proof, I'll give it to you. I'll get you any live. Where's the proof, Holly Mae?
Like that, Holly Mae, because I'll tell you something. It makes those people fucking look safe, right?
Yeah.
We know they ain't.
Monster, you're not a safe space. I'm sorry. I've held back on not talking about Monster, but this is getting fucking ridiculous.
That really fucking bothers me.
And before anybody tries to say, is that a threat, Monster?
I'm not.
Because, you know,
That's the
Mallory tried
beautiful
to say. And people are lining up to hear Monster screaming, y'all. Like,
They are.
You know,
Why are they so excited when I do it? Because Monster doesn't sit on here and play a victim. And
Retina, nobody plays a victim except for you, and you can't even take accountability for the crimes in which you pleaded guilty to. Did you not even sit there? Did you apologize when you took that plea? Did you? Because wasn't it stated that you couldn't even say you were sorry to the families you stole money from?
gas
I promise you, if there's one thing I'm not jealous of, it's somebody with a criminal history.
everybody into thinking that she's a personality that she's not. Secondly, Holly Mae may
you
not
would
want
be one to talk, considering you can't own up to your own crimes. Oh, Martina.
back and forth every day and have chaotic lives, but baby, let me tell you something about me. Okay, me, I will always address somebody after they spoke lies on me. Every single
But I haven't spoken lies on you. You've spoken a lot of lies on me, and you've inspired people to harass my family. It's on video. Sunshine said so. And then the next day, Sunshine came on here and told me she hopes I choke to death on my headband.
time, Mallory. So every day I get off work and I see the screen recording sent to me of you talking shit and addressing me again and lying. I'm gonna address you. That's not a threat. I'm telling
You're not addressing me because I'm lying. You're addressing me because I'm telling the truth, and you know that people know who you really are. Again, every time you talk about me, I'm going to ask, where's the fucking proof, Retina? You posted a video about it, didn't you? That would mean you have the proof. Where's the proof I ever said anything to mock your attempt to take your life? Been asking for
my
a week.
reaction to you. If you haven't figured that out by now, that's a you problem, not me.
No, it's actually a you problem, because you're showing that you can't move the fuck on and accept that you're not a good enough person to ever determine my character. Just saying. Hey!
Hey, just so you know, Casey's fine, but he's taking a beat.
Good.
So he'll be back later on today.
Okay. Okay.
Just so nobody's like, where he didn't come back, blah, blah. He's fine. He's all good. But he's not going to come back right now. Rightfully so, you know, because
He needs to take some time, and someone needs to fucking apologize to him. So
that piece of shit ain't gonna apologize. And I'm sorry, the you know, the little smidgen of the nice that I was attempting to give is gone.
No.
Yeah. We all know better and knew better, and you know, trying to be fair and taking everything into consideration and trying to be supportive was a complete waste of time. And I'm going to say that to all of y'all. Investing any energy into that individual is a complete waste of time. Nothing that you are getting, nothing that you are being told, all of the tears that are being shed is bullshit. And it's the same person you saw June, July, August, September, October, November, and the beginning of December is the same motherfucker you see him right now, okay? Just a different day. So believe them. Believe them. They have already shown us.
Yep.
But anyway, I'm gonna drink my fucking coffee because y'all always be keeping me up late at night. We was talking some crazy shit last night, and I'm a little sleepy.
How long was I in the box after I fell asleep?
We left you sleeping there until I ended. You and Joyce. No, we muted y'all just in case. Joyce came in like twice and said some random shit. She was sleep talking. You know how she does.
She's on the phone. She'll be like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what? And she'll say something. And I'm like, what? And she'll just fall right back asleep.
Yeah. I think it was when we were talking about when our new friend joined in and was asking about you were gone at this point, but he asked about horror movies. So we had a whole segment about horror movies, and he came in, nice guy. But Joyce chimed in about something, and we were like, huh? And then she muted and never came back. So I don't know what the fuck she was thinking or trying to. No, you were not awake.
Yeah, I fell asleep in the box. It was one of those nights where I actually fell asleep early. Like I had a migraine last night a little bit.
Thank you.
How are you?
Yeah, it was funny. We're gonna continue the slumber parties. So bring your hot topics that don't have anything to do with anything. We don't talk about nothing serious or bullshit. We just run our mouths. So come and join us. I'll try to do it. I know I told somebody yesterday that I was going to try to do it earlier, and then we got sidetracked.
What's it say, Candy? Get in a box. What's it say? Sorry, I just saw that.
What?
Oh, not available. Sorry, I thought you were saying it says, okay, I got you. Okay. Not available. It was like sorry. I was confused as fuck. I was like, what are you saying? What's
oh my gosh, Sarah, the freaking the tarp, the
what the fuck is going on?
What did Casey say? The outline, the human outline on the wall from the spray was like took me clean out.
Sorry, I don't normally like switch or worry about the gifts, but since she said that, I'm gonna. You might have to update your app, Candy, and I'm not saying that to like get a gift. I'm just saying in general, they did do some updates, and sometimes I don't think the gifts update if you don't update. Just so you know.
There's one.
I came off a little passive aggressive. Oh, thank you. I think some people have it and some don't.
Oh. Yeah. So we learned some interesting things last night. And there was an individual that came into the live. I think you were asleep, Mallory.
Yeah, I probably was because I don't.
But like, no, they came in chill, whatever.
Yeah.
And then after the live ended, something said, "Look at that screen name, that username." And I went back and looked at it, and I was like, it was so predictable. So I blocked you. Just we said we were good last night because you came in and you were just chilling, but we're pretty sure we know who you are at this point.
That person that doesn't watch us ever because she doesn't like us.
I don't know. I don't think it's that one. Okay. I think it's the other one that lurky-loos when they sip the sauce.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You're too smart. I know.
Thank you, Candy.
When you want to be, you're too smart. Did y'all eat breakfast?
No.
Did y'all drink coffee? Like, what the hell? Y'all just got up and started talking shit? It was on y'all's heart to get up this morning and air this shit out?
I don't know what Sunshine was doing. I mean, can you imagine if any of us got on live and told somebody to choke on their headband?
You have to come back for the After Dark segment, and I'll tell you who it is. There's certain things we just don't say and do during the day.
During the day.
You're still in bed? I wish I was still in the bed. Today's late start day. So it's like I'm trying to hang on until, the bus pick up in about 40 minutes, and then I can slump back into the recliner or the bed or something, turn on a trashy show, aka TikTok.
I might stay on and just play someone's live while I'm working or something.
Yeah. There's 3 shows that came out that I want to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a whole freaking list of shit that I say I want to watch literally every couple of days. I'm pretty sure you hear me say this a lot. And ask me if I started any of them. No. Nope. I am going to pick up my book today. I'm going to pick up my book during the daylight, and I'm going to read it. Even if it puts me into the coma, I'm going to pick up that book and I'm going to read it. Because I'm behind on my goal for the new year. Bar Rescue. Do they still make new ones, or is it all reruns? Do y'all watch Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay? The new one, not the old ones, but the new one where he was he was in New Orleans and trying to get all the restaurants up to par for Super Bowl. I only watched episodes 1 and 2, and I was ready to mollywop somebody. You want to watch it, but then it makes you not ever want to go eat out ever again. It's so bad. Gordon scares you, or the situation scares you? I love me some Gordon Ramsay. Good show, right? I want to catch up on that too. I'm on episode 3. I'm behind on everything, y'all. I just came to provide a commercial. You can kick me out of the box at any point in time. I just be talking to be talking. The situations, okay, yeah, for sure. He gets a little intense, but I don't know. Should shut it down, Laura, because girl, sometimes him walking in, I'm like, I know you